Today, I'm going to teach you guys objection handling. Objections are a part of the game. 60% of the sales going to come without the objections. 40% of the sales come with objections. I'm going to teach you how to handle it straight away so you will never have a problem dealing with your customers in the future so you can close more deals. As soon as a customer gives an objection, one of the first things that I would always do, I would always agree with them. Really important. Even though you don't like what the customer says, even though their beliefs might be completely opposite of what yours are, always start with an agreement because that's how you make friends. We are friends with people because we agree on things. I'm not asking you to lie to your customers. When I say to agree with your customers, that means that you can see that people can have different perspectives about the same thing and you can see that their perspective is different and you still agree with it. How do you agree with your customer? You can say different things like, I agree with you. I understand where you're coming from. Or you can say, I'm exactly the same as well. Or you can say that we are on the same page. Or you can say, okay, fair enough. That's how you agree with your customer. Once you agree with your customer, always go back to talking about what you were selling. Now you have to talk about the product or the services. Always go back to it. One general rule, when I talk about the product or the service that I'm selling, first, I always talk about the problem that my customer is facing. After I talk about their problem, I talk about the solution that I am offering. Always talk about your products and services. If they want to talk about the money, you don't want to talk about the money. If they want to talk about something random like whatever is happening in Brazil or in politics, you don't want to talk about it. You just agree with them and you go back to reselling. After you have resold your product and made them feel again, you go back to reclosing. That means you're going to ask for the sale again. Don't pause over here after reselling. Don't stand over there with a question mark. Always go back to ask for the customer's commitment. Whatever it is, the next step in your sales could be asking for their mobile number or their email address or their card or cash or get them to sign the deal. Next, doesn't matter how many times they're going to give you an objection. You're always going to follow the same circle. Objection handling is easy if you think it's going to be easy. Think about objection handling like cutting a tree. If there's a tree over here and we want to bring the tree down, we might try to chop it off over here, it might not fall. Then we can try this angle, or this angle, or this angle, or this angle. If we are persistent and we keep trying for it, eventually the tree is going to go down. That is objection handling. One general rule I can give you about objection handling is always keep it lighthearted. What I would do sometimes, if I feel my customer is really stressed, I might say a joke over here. Sense of humor always helps. You can start with a bit of a humor in your objection handling, or you can end your objection handling with a sense of humor as well. Why? Because once we are having fun as human beings, we are more likely to spend money as well. Think about the last time you went out with your friends, probably to a nightclub or a bar or something. Once you were having fun, you are spending more money as well. As a salesperson, you do become better at the job as you practice more. Let's go out and smash more sales.